Most people will look at the requirements and say, okay, we're going to put down a blue template with a universal sign of accessibility and paint it blue and mark off a spot, and now we're in compliance. And it's not.
Not providing the proper amount and type of handicap parking spaces at the very agency that regulates motor vehicle laws, Vicki Smith, the executive director for Disability Rights North Carolina, says is a common problem at many DMV sites around the state.
The complaints might range from not having enough overall accessible parking, or they don't have enough van accessible parking, or the parking is located too far. It's ironic that a state government agency would be out of compliance with federal and state law.
The commissioner of the Division of Motor Vehicles, whose department handles this sort of problem, says, however, ADA compliance is more of a contract issue versus a regulation problem.
Our questions before about license plate contractors and some access to state buildings, and quite frankly, some of the buildings were not up to standard.
Commissioner Mike Robertson's department launched an investigation into the problem 6 months ago, but found that most DMV license plate agencies are located in privately owned shopping centers, which the DMV only contracts with.
If it's a new contract, we require the ADA compliance. We can't force any contractor to rebuild a building. We can strongly suggest, and we put it in the contracts, and we have done that.
Suggestions, however, Smith says, are simply not enough as the nation pauses to recommit its support of the plight of the disabled.
They've had 20 years to look into compliance with the ADA.
Miracle King, News 14 Carolina.